Hello, my name is John, and today we'll be reading Can We Hope to Keep Our Republic When One of the Parties Supports Tyranny? By Schlichter on Townhall, posted May 24th, 2018. Think about this. A significant portion of our country, including a majority of its elite, think that it's A-OK for a Democratic administration to spy on a Republican candidate. Think hard about that. And think about whether or not we can ever put the pieces of our shattered republic back together again if we can't even agree that using government power against our political enemies is a bad thing. But the terrifying truth is that liberals, and they're never Trump enablers, actually think this kind of tyranny is a good thing. You see, they think normal Americans are so transcendentally awful, and even more importantly, that the elite's power so precious that all is fair in order to stifle their opponent's collective voice. Yeah, I know they have reasons and excuses and elaborate theories about why it was absolutely necessary for a Democratic administration to spy on its designated replacement's Republic opponent. And it was also totally cool for the IRS to suppress uppity Tea Party groups because they were getting too successful. Excuses are always garbage, and theirs are garbage on fire in a dumpster. They know it. Offering them is just going through the motions. They are willing to embrace these tactics because they can. The question all boils down to this. Is it acceptable for the party in power to use the intelligence and law enforcement communities against its rivals? Are these convoluted and often delusional explanations? Russian treason, okay, no Russians then, Qataris, yeah, Qataris treason. Enough to take that step, even if true? Of course not. Even if Trump's people sought to get the Russians to release the contents of Hillary's emails, should never have had on her literally password protected illegal server. And after 2 years, there's zero evidence they did. Was that enough to send spies in the campaign, to tap its phones, and leverage the power of the FBI, etc., to surveil them? Does the liberal elite have any concern that maybe, just maybe, it has to be about as serious a situation as you can get to do that? Is a coordinated campaign by the FBI backed up by the NSA and probably the CIA the proper remedy for the unauthorized release of Hillary's yoga dates and wedding plans? Because that's all Felonial Milhouse von Pantsuit said was on the 33,000 emails she deleted, right? Who is a liberal who is shocked and appalled by all this? Alan Dershowitz and Jonathan Turley seem to be upset, and former Clinton functionary Mark Penn. But that's all. That's it. Who is a single Democratic politician who stood up and said, hey, wait a second, we just can't have one party's administration spy on another party's campaign? That doesn't even address the deep state whitewash of Clinton email crimes that would have put any of us in jail. No one objected. The Democratic Party is committed to the new rules, and the new rules are tyranny. It can't be a surprise. After all, the Democratic Party has bulldozed every norm, custom, and tradition out there in its quest for undisputed power. It spews hatred at its opponents. Hey, everyone reading this is a racist, sexist, and denier of science and so forth. The Democrats will happily deny your free exercise of religion. Put on your aprons, people, because you can bake a cake or be bankrupted. They seek to suppress speech by encouraging fascism, both in academia and by online tech companies. And if you think they won't pass laws to limit speech given the chance, you're fooling yourself. Hell, they tried to amend the First Amendment to overturn Citizens United, a case where the government tried to ban a movie critical of Hillary Clinton. Let's say that again because it's madness. The position of the left of center party in the United States is that the government should be allowed to arrest and imprison people for making a film critical of a politician. As always, they have their excuses. Let's take the money out of politics, so that the only voices are the mainstream media, which eagerly and slavishly suckles at our heaving liberal bosom. But in the end, they desire the consequences of the policies they support. They want to be able to arrest and imprison you for daring to make a film criticizing one of their icons. Do you note the underlying premise? That they assume it is they who will be wielding the power to oppress? Good luck with that. We can have a functioning republic where about half of the population actively supports the trappings of tyranny. We can't. No nation, especially one full of citizens who zealously guard their freedom, can tolerate a double standard for political behavior. It won't be double for long. The new rules, should they become ingrained in our systems, will inevitably go both ways. They are going to hate the new rules. We need to return to the old rules, starting with the rule of law. It's that or split our country in two. One free and one Democrat. I repeat, one free and one Democrat, just like the Civil War. The war between the Northern Republican Party and the Southern Democratic Party. Or it could be something even worse. The United States of America cannot function where one of the two parties effectively recognizes no limits on the use of government power to impose its will on the other half. We normal Americans are woke, and we normals are getting militant. We see what's happening. But do the liberals and their never-Trump lackeys, do they really want to go down this road? This video is a production of the School of the White Crane. My name is John Brook, and you could reach me through commentary on this video or through my Gmail listed here. Please share this video and with your friends, family on social media. May God richly bless you.